in straight to business. A couple topics and stuff to talk about. You know, I'm still lost about that big scar situation. Still lost about that big scar situation. And I'm hearing through the grapevines and all that. Allegedly, Big 30 supposed to have gave Big Scar them fake pills. Now, if you remember what that man said, he talking about, I hugged you 3 times. I told you don't take them pills, all that. Nah, I ain't feeling a lot of that. I'm not. How you doing? What's up? No, man, we gonna get on that Meek situation too. What's up with you? We gonna get on that Meek situation too. Like, he's standing up for the Jewish hate. Oh, we got all this going on. They said, allegedly they said Big 30 supposed to have gave him something. He talking about he hugged him 3 times and told him don't take them pills. That don't sound right to me. If I in my heart know pills fake and my man taking them, I'ma smack him out there. I'ma smack him out his hand, or I'ma take him. I ain't gonna hug him 3 times and talk about, nah, bro, don't take them Jones and hug you. I ain't doing that. No, I ain't doing that at all. That's flat out. That's flat out crumb shit. I hugged you 3 times and told you don't take them. I ain't saying he did do it, but that's allegedly. And that they really sticking to that in Memphis. We're gonna talk about a lot of topics, but I really want to get to that Meek topic. I ain't gonna grind him up too bad, but Meek look, Meek, you can do whatever you want. You selling houses to Rick Ross buying you out, he doing all that. Rick Ross buying him out, he just bought his other mansion, bought a mansion from him in Miami. Look, bought a mansion, he just bought another mansion today for $1 million. So it's like it seemed like he buying Meek Mill out of Atlanta and Miami, wherever he had the mansion. It seemed like he buying him out, Miami. I guess this Meek last ride. You sitting there, you sitting there ride with Robert Kraft and them for some Jewish hate. And don't get me wrong, shout out to all the Jewish community. It's nothing wrong with that. But all I'm saying is, people went to war and all that for you, Meek. People had riots for you. People was standing in front of City Hall for you. Protesting and all that. Free Meek Mill, all that. Yeah, Rick Ross sitting there buying all his mansions. That shit over. That shit over. He bought that nigga right out Miami. Bought one yesterday, bought one today for $1 million. He called that nigga, yo, what's up with that property? If you look at Twitter right now, he talking about, I asked Rick Ross, yo, what you doing with all this property? No, bro, what you mean what he doing with all this property? He monopolizing. Who the who the F did who the F never played Monopoly? He monopolizing. You monopolize, you get a nigga F out of there. We ain't gonna curse too early. But that's goofy, man. I understand you're around all them rich folks and all that. Appreciate it, squad. Salute. Make you a moderator, man. Appreciate it, young Mel. But I'm saying like, dude, I'm just ain't feeling that about me. You seen shit with George Floyd, Tyree, what's the young boy name in Memphis? They got beat all up. Tyree, the other boy, they got beat up by the cops and he was autistic and all that. Like all that. You're not rioting, protesting, none of that for them, but you go do that with Robert Kraft? You ain't take care of your own color? But this not a colors game, yo. But you ain't take care of your color? No, bro. You don't roll like that, bro. That showed me you a coconut right now. It's not wrong with a coconut, but you're a coconut right now. Brown on the outside, little Caucasian on the inside. Ain't too much. It's like, what y'all think about that? That thing is over for me. He just trying to stick on. He just trying to hold on to Robert Kraft cause Ross ain't so much fucking with him. Motherfucking Jay Z ain't so much fucking with him. He said, how can me and Meek Mill beef and I freed him? He shut all that down. You listen to Meek Joint, he coming back at Jay Z. I told Hov. Everybody trying to hear that, bro. Meek ain't got that hunger no more. But I'm hoping since he got them braids again, he might create that hunger again. But no, we're gonna jump back on that young Dolph situation. We got Fable Gold snapping on Key Glock. He telling everybody he gotta owe them people, get like that's you know niggas selling mansions. What the fuck happened? Oh, I gotta put my light back on. You said you heard he was black boy? Mm, basically black. Hold on, yo. That nigga basically blackballed his motherfucking self. Jumped on the track with Lil Durk and all them niggas. He couldn't even rap with them niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Like he talking about, oh, I had writer's block. Damn. He talking about, listen, homie the clown talking about, no, I had writer's block. Somebody try to hear that, Cat Daddy. Everybody try to hear that. Writer's block, no sir. Writer's block, no sir. I ain't believing that. He couldn't get in the booth. We couldn't get in the booth with little baby and them. That shit was over. It was over, yo. We gotta get on that big 30, back on that big 30 situation. They allegedly saying that Memphis is floating around in Memphis. To my sources. I'm not saying it's real. I'm not all this is allegedly what I'm saying, but y'all use your own hit, y'all use your own mind. That man sit there and said he hugged him 3 times and told him don't take that pill. Just don't sound right, bro. Just don't sound right, 30. I don't know what you got going on, 30. But you gotta get that shit together. It's probably a reason why you might be blackballed too, 30. Yeah, like Meek sitting there, like it's not wrong with it. He could do what the hell he want. That's his own money. He could do whatever he want. But he really a coconut, y'all. What y'all think? There's nothing, when yeah, we understand that. We understand that, Gab. But what I'm saying is, you with a nigga, y'all both get roasted. You think your man pills was fake, but you about to go get some for later on, or you got some. Why would you let your man take them pills? See, what you failing to realize is, Gab, when Pooh Shiesty got locked up, Big Scar is Pooh Shiesty cousin. When Pooh Shiesty got locked up, shit start going on with Double R. Double R is Big Scar team, and True La Mafia and Grape and all that Grape Street. All that is Big 30. Chopper Gang is Big 30, and what's the name? Double R is what Big Scar started. He got his own group, so it was all hate. Cause think about it. Big Scar was about to go on. Gab. Big Scar was about to go on tour with Key Glock. They smoked him, not killed him, shot him. But I'm saying they got him out of there. Yeah. All that shit out here is compressed. But you having all that money, you supposed to. Yeah, they down there doing coke and all that shit. They down there doing it. They better off just hitting the bag of dope for all that. Buying their own motherfucking dope. They tripping. Got all that fucking money, nigga. You should be talking to a motherfucking doctor. Should have a doctor like Michael Jackson. They said Michael Jackson had 25 motherfucking IDs. 25 IDs basically getting him them pills. So Michael Jackson ain't take no fake pills. You know what I mean? Other boy did. What's the white boy name? Rapper white boy name? He took the perks and shit. He took the perks and shit and died. Yeah, no, shit. Nobody get really, should nobody do that, even if that's what they want. It should just be like, nah, bro. I wanted, and they did that to Gangsta Boo. Gangsta Boo was part of 3 6 Mafia. They put this shit in her coat. She would start talking about Dolph and shit. They put that in her coat. And you listen to Big Scar doing an interview. Big Scar doing an interview said he fucked with Dolph. Same thing with Pooh Shiesty. He in jail talking about I try to get Dolph and Gotti try to get Dolph and Gotti on the song, but that nigga murked. Like they smoked Gangsta Boo, man. They got Gangsta Boo up out of there. And then you got what's the nigga name? DJ Paul. DJ Paul like, oh y'all talking all that goofy shit. Don't jump on. Don't y'all better not come to the funeral, or y'all niggas ain't come to the funeral. Yeah, 30 blackball. 30 Meek, all them niggas blackball. Dirk about to be blackball. All type of shit. Mark my words, Dirk about to be blackball. It's too much shit going on. You ain't gonna keep throwing all them bodies on Vine. You ain't gonna keep throwing all them bodies on Vine. That shit don't work like that. Yeah, not from the doctor, Sonya. Not from the doctor. You know, they straight it. But, anything that's on the street, man made. Even the weed. They spraying that motherfucking, they spraying that motherfucking horse tranquilizer and that shit. Motherfuckers having holes and shit in their body off that shit. I'm just saying, yo. Like, I ain't the judge of that. I'm not here to talk about, Big Scar. Oh, Big Moose, the great book. They booked the shit out of him after that interview. He started scratching this shit, talking about dog. He scratching this shit. They say, look, they sent his scratching ass back to jail. Sent Big Moose right to, yeah. He suspect. He talking about he was with dog. He talking about that night that they came to Miami. I mean, I said Miami. Well, Atlanta, dog came from Atlanta. He said both of them came from Atlanta. He said both of them landed in Memphis. They both split up. He said he went home real quick and then left. And then by the time he got back to Atlanta, he had 56 missed calls and shit. And they talking about, yeah, Dolph dead. And then he called his cousin, which is a cop. And his cousin like, I'm going to call you back. And called him back, was like, yo, Dolph dead. Yeah, that's him. All I'm saying that shit. Key Glock ain't answering his phone. Snoop Band said, damn, bro, I wish I'd have answered my phone. I was getting my hair cut. I'm off all that. Y'all niggas all suspect. The whole PRE, all y'all niggas was like roaches on a motherfucking honey bun at the middle of the night. Roaches on a honey bun at the middle of the night. I ain't digging that. I ain't digging that, man. They took Dolph. They took the heart of Memphis. They took the soul, the heart, all that. Like, you really had talking to my scale. Like, Gotti had to get rid of that nigga. Gotti had to get rid of that nigga. And then we got Daddy-O. Daddy-O never spoke about nothing, but you benefit all the money. You know Yo Gotti. You know Black Youngster. You know Big Jip. All y'all niggas know each other. But y'all slimed Dolph out. Y'all slimed him out because he wasn't from Memphis. He was born in Chicago. And he moved to Memphis when he was 3 years old. So basically, he's not from there. All y'all old is, Gotti 45, motherfucking Daddy-O 50, all that shit. You heard what Dog said. He used to front motherfucker Big Juke. Found out that was your sister. I found out that was your brother. He a bitch. Look, he was exposing them niggas. Yo Gotti used Black Youngster. We ain't gonna forget that. Yo Gotti used Black Youngster, and Black Youngster feel like a black sheep. Why you think he named his album that? The Black Sheep. I'm the black sheep of my family. You too, you my friend. All of them, man. Y'all got tune into my guy Fable. Y'all got tune into my guy Fable Gold, man. He exposing Key Glock. He said all them niggas did that shit. He said and Key Glock walking around like he the man and he know exactly what happened to Dolph. He ain't answer his phone. He was supposed to be with him. And then Brick Wolf, y'all gotta listen to Brick Wolf interview. Brick Wolf said he was the last person with Dolph. He said Dolph went to my he said he went to Makitas. You saw it? He said he went to Makitas to give him some money because he was gonna shoot a video. Raven said Dolph wasn't giving no money, they wasn't shooting no video. But Snoop Dogg said they was shooting a video. That's why he was getting his hair cut. So the thing about it is, on July 1st, Raven, July 1st, Raven, when you recorded Dolph with the motherfucking cookies in his hand, that's when the plot started. This ain't no allegedly because this is what the cops saying. This is what it's saying in the paperwork. The hit was made on June 1st. July 1st, you posted the video. The same year, 2021. Raven, Winston. Yeah, yeah. Did you know that? Did you know that Raven did that goofy shit? You know. Sometimes it be what it be. But you just can't line a good nigga up like that. Like Dolph had his money all in Memphis. I just can imagine. You had kids and shit crying when he died. You don't really see that too much. Kids was crying. The little kid broke down crying. Said he my favorite rapper. I ain't gonna get to see him again. Why y'all do this to him? That's the same young boy that said Dolph and Moneybag was arguing on the phone, and Dolph showed his location, and then that happened. You know, Dolph was too careless too. We ain't gonna leave that out. He thought it was a lot of love in Memphis, and they all wanted this spot. They all felt like they could do what Dolph did. That's why it's a war. They doing that shit for Dolph, and they trying to be better than Dolph, but you know it's only one Dolph. Yeah, them niggas came through the back, allegedly. They came through the back, and they came through the front, so Dolph was trapped. I think her dad had something to do with it. Raven probably ain't had so much to do with it, but she know. Her dad, no, she said her dad, she called there. Her dad said they shot Dolph. And then she called back and he was like, stay with me, Dolph, stay with me, Dolph. Then when the news come, when they start recording that nigga, he told me I just pulled up. I don't know what happened. I didn't even know he was laying on the floor. How the fuck you didn't know he was laying on the floor when the front of your motherfucking door broke? The front of your motherfucking windows broke when you pulled up. You told me I ain't know somebody was dead. Nigga, check that ass out of there, boy. The fuck out. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, man. And we gotta share this. We gotta share this, man. I might let off. I don't know, man. I might, give y'all my honest opinion about this shit. Raven and them set that shit up to the key due to the fact her sister was the one at the radio station. Raven's sister and them have a little night podcast at the radio station. They told Dolph, they said, yo, what's up with them camouflage cars? They told Dolph to pull up in that camouflage car. He pulled up in that camouflage car and he was targeted that whole motherfucking weekend, that whole day, whatever was going on. He was targeted. That's what it was. Cause why the fuck would he had that camouflage car and everybody know that that's Dolph? The only nigga riding camouflage car that's Dolph. That's why he tried to put that shit up. He said I only got one of them left. I got one left. I'ma bring it just for y'all for the city. He brung it. He died basically in it. He was on his ass. He was on his ass at the gas station. He was on his ass when he pulled up at Ravens, Marquitas, all that. Then y'all gave them a motherfucking GoFundMe. Everybody that was part of his motherfucking payroll, they set him up. You know, that shit like Nipsey Joe. That murder was like a Nipsey Joe. Like, that shit ain't real, man. I don't respect them sucking shit like Big U did that to Nipsey, allegedly. No, man, we don't respect no coward shit. We don't respect no coward shit. No, man. Damn. Memphis going up top on LA. Memphis Grizzlies going up top on Lakers. Come on, Brian. Let's go, Brian. Hold on, I'm gonna get back to y'all. Here we go. Ah, like I was saying, man, like that murder, Dolph murder was like Nipsey's on another scale. It teach you that you can't look out for your community so much. You gotta do that shit from afar and all that. They all gotta tell. But the thing about it is that day people got, that day people got that was allegedly in the car or knew about the car and shit. They got killed. But you know they grabbed Govan. They grabbed Govan because you know his daughter was signed a little Uzi. She got killed. So they basically grabbed Govan. See, Govan is the connection to Big Juke, Daddy-O, all them. Because even what Dawg said, and tell that old nigga in my hood that he's a bitch. Talking about Govan, he been a hater. Govan and them niggas older than Dolph. Dolph was younger than all them niggas. All them Yo Gotti, not Black Youngster and them, of course. But they was damn near the same age. They was only what? Black Youngster just turned 33. So Dolph only like 4 years older than him, whatever. But what I'm saying is, Yo Gotti, them niggas, they the old heads of the city. Yo Gotti came up dissing 3 6 Mafia and them niggas. Like, Yo Gotti name used to be Lil Yo, so it's like, they know him in the city. They know him in the city, but like they said, he ain't king. They gonna get all of them involved. I think they basically got it. I don't think Black Youngster had nothing to do with it. I think he just trolling. I think Gotti and them really did. Because if you go back to Gotti's song, right? You listening, right? Go back to Gotti's song. Remember this song? Put a date on it with him and Lil Baby. That was the whole catch. If you look at it, they eating dinner. They eating motherfucking Thanksgiving in the middle of the hood. Black Youngster, Yo Gotti, Black Young, Moneybag Yo, all them there. 42 Doug, they all there. Big homie G, they sitting at the table. You know what I'm talking about, right? Put a date on it. He dropped that 2 years before Dolph died. Then he came out with Recession Proof. Then he came out with Recession Proof. When he came out with Recession Proof, he was talking about Dolph and Black Youngster. All them Richard Millies that he fist sell, all that cap shit, ain't do well. I know I'm good. I'm like, oh well. Talk about them. When you listen to Black Sheep, Black Youngster, he's sitting there and tell you. CMG, he said, no, he said, Heavy Cat, we the label. He said, what he say? Don't get me started about no label. Heavy Cat, we the label. I don't owe no niggas no favors. You talking that gangster shit, pussy, make me part of the conversation. You talking about Gotti to me. To me. They had that shit set up. Because Dolph allegedly did that shit every year since 2016. Every year he did Thanksgiving drive, turkey drives, Christmas drives, shit like that. They had all his dates. They had all his dates. And then did you see at the end of the news when listen, I'm not leaving Paper Route Woo out. I think that big nigga that was on that still cam, I think that was either Black Youngster or that was Heavy Camp. I mean, not Heavy Camp, not Heavy Camp Woo. Heavy Camp Woo died. That was Paper Route Woo. Big tall goofy ass nigga. Makes sense, right? Just look at it again. Just look at the fat nigga that's holding the gun like this. Them big ass sweatpants and shit on. He like this. That look like Black Youngster or Paper Route Woo because Paper Route Woo is a goofy ass nigga. So if it is Black Youngster, I think that could be him. But they try to say that's straight dropping him. I don't think that's straight dropping him. I think that was Paper Route Woo and Snoop Bands outside. Inside it might have been an old head. They said it was allegedly they said it was Kato 2 times and probably one of them or the dad. Like it could be mixed motherfuckers, man. But if the shop go down, You know, if the shot go there, do we know it's bigger than what we think? Feel me? But you know, I just been paying attention to this shit. I'm just letting this shit add up in my head, calculating in my head. Listen to these rappers. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. That shit ain't right, bruh. That shit ain't right. Y'all taking all these niggas out and then motherfucker Moneybag Yo put all this say, alright, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it like this, right? Back when that shit, I don't know how long you been following my channel and shit, right? Now, remember that girl Jay Adams? I did an interview with her because you know she was the last person that is on my page. Jay Adams was the last person that was took a picture with Dolph the night before at Ruth Chris. I did an interview with her. I reached out to Raven and shit, right? Raven was so much of Sco, so much of Sco. Just listen to me, so much of Sco. And as I was reaching out to her and shit, right, she had a brick wall up. She had a brick wall. So I'm telling her, you ain't got nothing to do with that shit. Stop commenting. Stop responding. Stop making videos. Stop jumping on the stop jumping on the web. You know the YouTube, the internet, saying shit about it. Oh, I'ma say what the fuck I want. This, that, this, that, this, that, this, that. And she had a brick wall up. So to me, it's either they did it or she know exactly who the fuck. You feel what I'm saying? She know exactly who did it. Let's just put it like that. But I reached out to her too. She know this ain't no lie. You check my interview with Jay Adams. We was on here for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. She talk about all of it. She talk about the weary feelings. She talk about the nigga that was with him when he died. His alleged brother, Marcus. She was with Marcus. She seen Marcus. She said Marcus ain't seem like no bodyguard. They said at the roof first, she walked up to Dolph while he was at the table. They all was sitting there laughing. Daddy O supposed to have been there. Motherfucker Monica. Monica was there. If you read Monica post about Dolph, she sit there and say, the roof Chris, I never knew that was gonna be the last time I seen you. And you know she's a mortician. Monica a mortician. Then again, the shit might have been staged. Cause, yeah, let's think about this. The glass was outside the windows. That means he got shot inside because his body was outside. So what they did was shot the inside up to make it seem like they was shooting. Your body ain't gonna lean forward. Your body gonna lean that way. The glass gonna be pushed in. How's it pushed out? He was shot in the inside. They got bullet hole. They had bullet holes in the ceiling going through the sign, all type of shit. It was a shootout in there. I don't know if Dolph shot back. I don't know was he getting chased through the building. I don't know. Hopefully Fox 13 picked that shit up. Hopefully Fox 13, Jeremy Pierre, freak ass. Hope he, he's a fruit cup. Not right, I ain't got nothing against fruit cup, because he a fruit cup. And he play along with yogotti too. I think it was a shootout in there, or they was shooting Dolph the fuck up. It was either a shootout, either Dolph probably had a handgun or something, or he was trying to get out that motherfucking door. And allegedly that door was locked. Allegedly that door was locked. I say the door was locked because when they had to let the police in at that night when they police was still doing their rounds, the coroners and all that, they lift him up, and detectives and shit, they was doing their rounds. They had to get buzzed in the door. No, the shit all in our face. It's in our face. It's just we gotta put the puzzles together. It's in our face. We seen how many times did we see? Dolph had motherfucking 3 attempts on his life. 3 attempts on his life. So they know exactly. Two of the times, two niggas got locked up. Black Youngster and Yo Gotti, they got locked up. But Yo Gotti was let go and Black Youngster case was dismissed because Dolph ain't go to court. But one of they mans did get locked up, but he on his way home. He should be home this summer. You want to hear about, I think his name Corey or something. That was motherfucking name is, I'll find it. But what I'm saying is, mm-mm. They did? No, what, who joined us under? I try not to watch too many people, but sure, tell me who page it on. I shout them out and go ahead and do some little research on it. Like, that shit crazy. Supposed to allegedly took his money and shit, all type of shit, man. I don't know what's going on, y'all. I just know that shit ain't what we think it is or what we seen. That shit nowhere near what we seen. It was a whole different movie. Just like them people said. Them people said that shit was a movie in there. They said that shit happened fast. Yeah, because he was already dead. Who took his clothes off? The coroners? You talking about in the news video? 'Cause I was watching a news video. When they did their whole little broadcast and shit. They was moving that nigga arm and all that shit, man. Like, and then this the crazy part, right? If they shooting forward, how the fuck is bullets going to the left? Bullets went through the motherfucking car door. Like, how did that Nissan, but from the angle that the girl was recording, how did that Nissan get hit on that side? Somebody was in there shooting. That's what they said. That was a Scorpion unit. Dirty ass motherfuckers. Then they lift the they lift the ban where motherfuckers over 18 can carry a concealed without a permit. That shit a war down there, man. They trying to take over that city. They trying to take over that city. You know who they want the king to be? Elvis. They don't want Dolph to be the king, but the streets call Dolph the king. Yep. Tyree Nicholson. Yep. Gang. Now that's gang unit. They hated Dolph too. They work for Yogotti too. Like Dolph said, every time he come to Memphis, Yo Gotti call the cops on him. So that means every time. Oh yeah, Reggie Wright. What you know about Reggie Wright? You know, I gotta tell you this. You know Reggie Wright, right? Reggie Wright, that was part of allegedly Tupac and Biggie death. That was he was part of Death Row. He was selling weed to Dolph. You said this out your mouth. Yep. He was selling weed to Dolph. And did you know 10 years from that date ago, 2011, Dolph was stopped at the airport. Remember, he said they stopped me at the airport, had too many Benjis on me. He was talking to Reggie. Reggie is a cop, and his dad is a cop. So Dolph was fucking with a cop. He was getting fronted by a fucking cop. And the cop got indicted. Both of them, the dad and the son, they got indicted. And motherfucking OG Boo Dirty. Remember OG Boo Dirty? Remember OG Boo Dirty? OG Boo Dirty was signed to Yo Gotti. He stopped fucking with Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti and them got him shot in his ass. Allegedly shot him in his ass. OG Bugatti is part of the Peter Roll Mafia in Memphis. He, yep, turned on them niggas. But listen, Reggie Wright just came home 2 months before Dolph died. So I think it was a whole connection going on, man. Like you said, like we both said, they lined that nigga the fuck up, smooth. They back door, front door, side door, and ceiling door. And it's not even no joke. This ain't even no joke. Hope I never get back door like that. Yeah, on nine. Shout out to on nine. Go to on nine and look at it. On nine page actually got struck a couple weeks ago by Reggie Wright because he put the video out when he said it out his mouth. I was Dolph Plug and this and this and this and this. Reggie Wright know what he did. He know he fuck around was part of it. All this allegedly, because at the end of the day, he still got connections with other cops. So I ain't getting all in deep in that. But no, man, it's like yogotti and them. They fuck with cops and all of that. You see how fast after that shootout at his restaurant? You see how fast all three of them niggas got locked up? You heard Big Jook and shit all of the video talking about, oh man, they trying to take your gun. I be watching on that. Shout out to him. He exposed it all. You know, he exposed a lot of little shit, man. And then I heard my own little shit and found out my own little shit, cause I talked to Fable Gold, shout out to Fable Gold, still talk to Jay Adams, things like that. So they mentioning, basically what's going on, and I'm wide, I got Fox 13 subscribed to my phone, so I'm getting all the little news and little areas and shit. Cause a couple nights ago, cousin, Black youngster cousin or something just got killed. His name Jaquavius Benson. They got that shit on the hush hush. Jaquavius Benson. Benson. That's the same way you spell black youngster. And South Memphis. Down there in that city, all y'all niggas that got them last names and shit, all y'all niggas related. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. They can fake that shit, say they not. Nigga, y'all related. Somehow, some way, I got the same last name and a little ass. I ain't talking about little, but I ain't saying it's little, but I'ma call it little because it's a small world. All y'all niggas is family. I ain't trying to hear that. Same kin. It could be whoever got that last name, black youngster, mom or dad. That's the side of the family it is, and they got killed. Day was it day for yesterday, 3 days ago, middle of the night. Yeah, man, that shit going down. They not letting that Dolph shit up. That's why Key Glock got the fuck out of there. It's not it's not so much of that. Yeah, the thing about it is they killed the real nigga. Like niggas was still, niggas was still coming up missing this shit down there, but they not letting up off that Dolph. As long as Key Glock and shit in position, and Key Glock giving a so-so face, yeah, go ahead, yeah, like whatever, playing both sides. Like I don't know if y'all know, but I know him. Matter of fact, Gab, I posted this shit already before. Black Youngster, Key Glock was in Black Youngster video. Black Youngster and Key Glock is basically dissing each other sneaky. Key Glock is a little timid. Black Youngster going dead at him. And they was mad Dolph was coming back breaking the pie down. He was breaking it down based on what the fuck y'all doing. Give you 10 stacks, give you 3 stacks, give you 5, give him 30, give him 50. He keep the rest. All y'all other niggas ain't doing shit. Paper Route Rules, Snoop Bands. all y'all niggas. But the thing about it is, Dolph should have never signed that young boy that had something to do with J Money. What's his name? Big Onk. He shouldn't have signed Big Onk. Shouldn't have signed Big Onk. Even though Big Onk was a shooter and all that, shouldn't have signed Big Onk. When he signed Big Onk, it got dark because J Money and them is Moneybag and them cousin, and J Money, Moneybag Yo was gonna sign a Dolph. He was gonna sign a Dolph until J Money and D Money and them niggas died from them double R niggas and all that other shit, and Big Onk and them niggas. So, and then when he signed them, it turned the hood over. And then when Dolph got killed, it turned the hood on Gotti. Why you think that shit happened in his establishment, outside his establishment? He ain't got no respect no more. Why you think they coming at motherfucker Moneybag Yo talking about his shit too high? They ain't trying to give him that money. But they go to Ruth Chris and spend that shit, but they ain't trying to spend that shit on Moneybag Yo. They not fucking with them niggas in Memphis. They ain't fucking with them niggas in Memphis. Them niggas names no good. Like how you how you how you do that, Moneybag Yo? You put your restaurant in Dolph Hood. You wouldn't have did that shit if he was alive. You wouldn't have did that shit if he was alive. You put that shit in Castellian. In Castellian. The fuck? What messages you trying to send? To me, it just showed that you was a dick eater. So why Dolph said that shit. These niggas keep copying. Look at motherfucking yogotti. Growing beers for Angela Simmons and all this goofy shit. And the motherfucking sand in Dubai with his tools all out and shit while your restaurant getting shot up. Man, get shit nut ass out of there. Like, Gotti can't dress. He got all that fucking money and still can't dress. He owns soccer teams, DC United, and all that. Nigga cannot dress for real. That nigga need a stylist. Then you get the car. Then you get the, and then color the inside of it like Dolph do. Like, these niggas is cowards. This what niggas do. They get you out the way, copy your moves, do this, do that, wanna fuck your girl, wanna live in your house, wanna drive your cars, wanna wear your drawers, wanna wear your chains. These niggas dirty. Mentally. Not dirty literally, but mentally. How can you kill a nigga and then go live in his house and do this and do that and do this and do that? Let's take a nigga lifestyle. Y'all niggas cowards. I don't know when this shit gonna be over with, when this shit gonna change, but not just in Memphis, but all around the world. Like, when this shit gonna change? These niggas is backdoor kings. Guess they getting that shit from Vine and Chief Keef and Vine and them and Dirt. Backdoor shit will get you smoked. Seen what happened to Vine. Rest in peace to him. Backdoor shit, all that backdoor shit he do. Dirt backdoor him. Then threw all the cases on him. They don't give a fuck about Vine. These niggas don't give a fuck about you when you die, man. You will have a selective motherfuckers that care about you when you die, man. I don't even trust Mia J. She was mad he didn't get married. That's why he came out with that song. I wanna get away. Should I stay or should I leave her? I need to get away. Yeah, yeah. I need to get away. And then Mia J invested money into motherfucker to GoFundMe for Raven and them. What the fuck y'all got going on? Then she named her shit Mommy-O. Daddy-O, Mommy-O. These are the slime balls. Yeah, Daddy-O. Talking to you. Mr. Moore. Jamel Moore. Daddy-O. Talking to you. You gotta speak up. You gotta speak up, bro. What's up with you and me and Jay? What y'all, what y'all 20 twin? Nobody stupid. They fucking. His big fat ass fucking me and Jay and giving them money. Ain't nobody stupid. They still using Dolph cars as collections. They still doing this. That means she fucking him. She fucking him and they breaking his money down. Nigga Dolph had motherfucking he had motherfucking what's that shit called? He had dispensaries and all that, man. You know, man, thanks for checking me out, man. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Street Flames crew. I'm out.